Today we discussed some interesting facts about chocolate. Chocolate has been around for thousands of years in one form or another. Yet it's only been in the last 100 or so years that it's become a global powerhouse, with companies launching new types of chocolate every few years. From chocolate consumption by country, gender, and even time of year, the amount of data to wade through can be overwhelming. So here are some facts about chocolate, from its origins to its characteristics, and chocolate trivia that will entertain and inform. Chocolate is a food product made from cocoa beans, which are the seeds of the cacao tree. The cocoa beans are fermented, roasted, and ground to create a cocoa powder, which is then mixed with cocoa butter, sugar, and milk, for milk chocolate, to create chocolate bars, chocolate chips, and other chocolate products. Chocolate can be consumed in a variety of forms, such as solid bars, liquid syrups, and powder forms. It can be used in desserts, confections, and as a flavoring ingredient in many foods and beverages. It is a popular food item around the world and is known for its sweet taste and rich flavor. Fun facts about chocolate. The word chocolate comes from the Aztec word Exocotl, which means bitter water. The first chocolate factory was established in Switzerland in 1819. Chocolate was once used as currency in Mesoamerica. The largest chocolate bar ever made weighed over 12,000 pounds. Dark chocolate contains flavonoids, which are antioxidants that may help reduce the risk of heart disease. The most expensive chocolate in the world is made from the rarest cocoa beans and can cost over $100 per pound. The largest consumer of chocolate in the world is Germany. Chocolate is the most popular flavor of ice cream in the United States. Milk chocolate was invented in Switzerland in 1875 by Daniel Peter. The largest chocolate sculpture was made in 2011 and weighed over 10 tons. White chocolate is not considered real chocolate because it does not contain cocoa solids. Chocolate can be used as a natural remedy for a cough. The first chocolate bar was invented in 1847 by Joseph Fry. Chocolate was once believed to have medicinal properties and was used to treat a variety of ailments. The average American eats about 12 pounds of chocolate per year. Chocolate was once considered a luxury item and was only affordable for the wealthy. The largest chocolate Easter egg ever made weighed over 9,000 pounds. Chocolate is a good source of magnesium, which is important for healthy bones and muscles. The cocoa tree can only grow within 20 degrees of the equator. Chocolate is the most craved food in the world. Dark chocolate contains caffeine and theobromine, both of which can boost energy and mood. The largest chocolate coin ever made weighed over 1,500 pounds. The cocoa butter in chocolate can be used as a moisturizer for dry skin. The first chocolate chip cookie was invented in 1938 by Ruth Wakefield. Chocolate is one of the oldest known foods in the world, dating back to 1900 BC. The cocoa plant is called Theobroma cacao, in Latin, which means food of the gods. The Mayans and Aztecs believed that chocolate had aphrodisiac properties. According to legend, Montezuma, the Aztec emperor, drank 50 cups of chocolate a day. Chocolate was once used to treat stomach aches, fatigue, and even fever. In the Middle Ages, chocolate was consumed as a bitter beverage, rather than a sweet treat. The Swiss consume the most chocolate per capita, followed by the Germans and the Austrians. The chocolate makers Cadbury's and Fry's merged in 1919 to form Cadbury Fries. The first chocolate factory in the United States was established in Dorchester, Massachusetts in 1765. The chocolate industry is worth over $100 billion globally. The chocolate chip cookie was invented by accident by Ruth Wakefield in the 1930s. The first chocolate-covered strawberries were created in Belgium in the early 1900s. Chocolate is a good source of iron, which is important for healthy blood. The longest chocolate bar ever made was over 9 miles long. Some studies suggest that eating chocolate regularly can lower the risk of stroke. The first chocolate Easter eggs were made in Europe in the 19th century. Chocolate is a good source of zinc, which is important for a healthy. Now we look at the types of chocolate. There are several types of chocolate, each with its own unique flavor and texture. Some of the most common types include milk chocolate, dark chocolate, white chocolate, semi-sweet chocolate, bittersweet chocolate, unsweetened chocolate, couverture chocolate, chocolate with nuts, dried fruits, and other inclusions. Milk chocolate. This type of chocolate contains cocoa solids, cocoa butter, sugar, and milk powder or condensed milk. It is known for its creamy texture and sweet taste. Dark chocolate. This type of chocolate contains cocoa solids, cocoa butter, and sugar, but does not contain milk powder or condensed milk. It has a stronger, richer flavor and a higher percentage of cocoa solids than milk chocolate. White chocolate. This type of chocolate does not contain cocoa solids, but instead contains cocoa butter, sugar, milk powder, or condensed milk. It has a creamy texture and a sweet, buttery flavor. Semi-sweet chocolate. This type of chocolate contains a higher percentage of cocoa solids than milk chocolate, but not as high as dark chocolate. It has a slightly sweeter taste than dark chocolate but still has a rich, chocolate flavor. Bittersweet chocolate. This type of chocolate contains a high percentage of cocoa solids and a small amount of sugar. It has a very intense, rich flavor and is often used in baking and cooking. Unsweetened chocolate. This type of chocolate is also known as cocoa powder or baking chocolate. It contains only cocoa solids and no sugar and is typically used in cooking and baking. Couverture chocolate. This type of chocolate is specifically formulated for chocolate making and confectionery. It is made with a higher percentage of cocoa butter than regular chocolate, making it ideal for molding, dipping, and enrobing. Chocolate with nuts, dried fruits, and other inclusions. Chocolate can be mixed with other ingredients such as nuts, dried fruits, and toffees, creating new and unique flavors and textures. Do you know which is the healthiest, most taste, and most costly chocolate? Dark chocolate is generally considered the healthiest type of chocolate because it contains a higher percentage of cocoa solids, which are rich in antioxidants, flavonoids, and other beneficial compounds. It also contains less sugar and milk than milk chocolate or white chocolate. Dark chocolate with a cocoa content of 70% or higher is considered to be the healthiest, as it contains the most antioxidants and flavonoids. As far as taste is concerned, it is subjective. Some people prefer the rich, intense flavor of dark chocolate, while others prefer the creamier, sweeter taste of milk chocolate. When it comes to cost, it varies depending on the brand, the origin of the cocoa beans, and the percentage of cocoa solids. Generally, dark chocolate with a high percentage of cocoa solids is more expensive than milk chocolate or white chocolate. Additionally, premium chocolate brands that use high-quality ingredients and traditional manufacturing methods will be more expensive than mass-produced chocolate.